What's going on, guys? Today I'm tackling the fuel pump. I have everything laid out. I'm going to try and go over as best as possible. This is my first time doing it. So what I've got, I have the fuel pump wiring, I have the fuel lines, the fuel pump itself, and the assembly, and some fittings and the fuel filter. From what I understand, the pump is going to sit at the bottom of this, clamped with 2 hose clamps. Pretty much as far as I can get it, since the tank is pretty deep. It sits all the way at the bottom with a pre-filter attached to it. This adapter is from GenRight. This is for the Aeromotive piece to sit on top and adapt to the tank. I already installed the foam baffle inside. The problem I see is that there's a boot on the bottom of it, and they want that to be sitting at the bottom of the tank, but they also want it to be an inch longer than tank depth, I'm assuming, to take up this gap here. But this is all the way in without being cut or trimmed or anything. So honestly, I don't think there's another way to do it. So I'm just gonna run it how it is. So basically what you wanna do is you're gonna take the GenRight adapter. You're gonna fit it on to the Aeromotive piece that holds the sending unit in. You're gonna place it on there, and then this is going to sit inside of the tank. And then what you're gonna wanna do is they have to supply you with this gasket. I have to put the pump and whatnot on here, and then this is going to drop inside. Okay, so now that I got the pump connected to the hose, I'm going to put 2 hose clamps that are supplied with the Aeromotive kit. Alright, so after a couple of minutes of fumbling around, because of my big ass hands, we got them on. I put the clamps on 2 different directions, which, typical me. Connected the wires, and I just got to connect the pre-filter on the bottom there, and then this is all ready to be dropped in. Alright, so when you're all done, this is what you're left with. All the spacers put on. Nice ring around the foam piece that's all squished down. Alright, so once all the nuts are nice and tight, that's pretty much it. The only thing left I have to do is install the pre-filter because I forgot. So I'm going to take it back out, install the pre-filter at the bottom of the pump, and then I'm going to drop it back in for the final time. Then we can get that nice and tight on the tank, and we can start running the lines. So we have the outlet running through the cross member, and then onto the zip tie mounts there. Wiring is connected to the top of the fuel pump. So now I just have to finish running the lines and wire management all the way to the front. So up next, I'm going to be doing the inline fuel filter, but first I got to add a couple more tabs from Motobuilt, the weld-on zip tie tabs. I want to put my fuel filter somewhere between here. So I'm just going to cut the line there at the yellow and put a fitting, and then put the filter in and see where it lands up. But I think over this cross member is probably a good spot for it. It won't get hit, it's out of the way. And I just ordered a bracket to hold it, so it should give me enough room to mount the bracket there to hold the filter up out of the way as well. Alright, so the lines are in, they're done. The inline fuel filter is complete, it's all buttoned up. Could the lines have to be moved in the future? Probably. I'm not sure, we'll find out as things go on. I know the brake lines are gonna have to run there, but for right now, they're in place and they look good. So as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.